What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. A little crooked there. Oh boy, that's even worse. That looks pretty good there. Thanks for joining me today, man. We're going to be rebuilding the K-Fun, talking comments, talking nano kit on the K-Fun. I think a lot of people are definitely interested in that. And we're also going to talk about this first before we get into anything. I know a lot of things going on. Cramming stuff in here. Anyway, going to be talking about this. This is not the Helios. This is actually the VCAP Ape Edition from for the IGOW, man. Check that out. And you guys know me, I love the IGOW. Beautiful. Beautiful. So here it is, man. Check it out. As you can see here, we got a little ape kind of etched in there. Lightly done, but crispy. It's pretty crisp, man. Not bad at all. Hopefully that doesn't come off. And then, you know, this is just an accessory to your IGOW, and I love the IGOW, so I'm all about this. I love that they started doing this for different atomizers, not just the IGOW. So this one here is for the IGOW. I like the idea of the ring. The ring itself is quite nice. It's nice. It's not gonna move on you, even when it's wet. Excellent job there. Huge vents. Huge vents. Massive. I mean, you can imagine that airstream being like that thick and just running across your coils and up in your mouthpiece. I wish they would have rounded off the top here a little bit more though, but definitely a beautiful thing. Let me pop this off, man. Like I said, IGOW. A little juicy in there, but here's the inside. There you can see there's kind of some, hopefully you guys can see that, some sanding down of the crispy, crunchy edge that was on there before they took it off. Definitely noticeable. Not bad by any means. It's on the inside, no big deal. I got this from Vape Up USA. Everything lines up great on both holes. They're the exact same size. Like I said, tons and tons of airflow here, guys. If you're looking to turn your IGOW into a cloud machine, this may be the one to do it. Pretty decent sized chamber though. Gosh, I was kind of hoping to see that be a little smaller. Quite massive. Let me pop this back on here. You know, you can tell how big that is. Maybe it's just to make room for the ape, maybe. But nonetheless, fits on there nice. Even when wet, fits on there pretty dang nice. Been loving this thing. Let's pop it back on. Have a toot. Excellent. Excellent, 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 man. This comes highly recommended from me. The knurling on the sides, you know, like I said, it looks just like the Helios pretty much to me, but it's not rough, if that makes sense. It's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna give you any kind of raw feeling, your raw skin from rubbing it. I mean, it's really, it's almost smooth but rough. It's beautifully done. Beautifully done. This is a really good job they did on this. The ring itself, there's no weird gap in there or anything like that. They did a really good job on this. But yeah, definitely enjoying this. And I want to show you guys this. You know, especially if you got the IGOW and you're looking for something, you know, you don't like the clear caps, but you're thinking of something, you know, you wishing they would come out with something else. You got it, man. Let me show you the bottom of this atomizer and just show you what it does here. it flushes it up to a 22. Okay, flushes it up to a 22. So there you go, man. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good on everything. I love it. But yeah, there it is, man. Gorgeously done. And the drip tip, in case you're wondering, is my naval brass tip from Detached Customs. This is the short pipe, I believe. Big old massive bore on that thing. But yeah, so there we go, man. That's the V cap from Vape+a USA, the Ape edition. There's also a V edition. It looks like it has, where the ape is, it almost looks like a V. Okay. Nonetheless, man. So let's take it down low. And I think I got everything. I don't. Of course I don't. Alrighty. I'm back. Oh, wait. Wow. Sorry, guys. Thanks for always dealing with that, man. Let's go ahead and bring it down. Hopefully we're nice and straight there. Here's all the pieces to my K-Fun now. This has a nano kit on it. I think I'm just gonna assume a lot of you have seen the K-Fun, seen the videos on it and stuff. You know this atomizer in and out. And I'm gonna save all the major details when we do a comparison video to the Russian 91%. Okay. This is the K-Fun Light Plus. There we go. Lots of cool features here. Adjustable airflow by way of that little screw right there. Okay, that'll adjust your airflow. Air intake comes in through the side and right up from underneath your coil. And those two screws is where you place your coil. Positive contact here, negative here. Okay. Love this atomizer. It's been a treat to work with. Big time. There's the top. Okay. Nice threads. You also have your channels where the juice is going to come in. And I'm not going to be utilizing this by putting any kind of silica in there or anything like that. I'm actually going to be utilizing keeping the cotton on this little side wall here, and we'll get all into that in detail when we build it right now. Oh, in just a sec, actually. And here's the top cap, real quick, just kind of show you. You get your O-ring here, which connects to your chimney. Now notice mine's really small. This is not the stock, obviously. This is a nano kit. By shortening up that chimney, you shorten up the tallness of the K-Fun, okay? Essentially that just sits in there, just like that. I'm not going to pop it all the way in, but as you can see, I mean, it shortens it up quite a bit. The normal one is about to here, right? Huge difference. That's only if you want to make it smaller. I like the nano kit. Here's my tank here. It's just a frost tank. Part came with my nano kit. You know, this stuff will break with your cinnamon juices and stuff like that, but I don't vape cinnamon juices or anything like that. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. You know, definitely standing up to everything I'm going to use. So let's jump into this, man. Let's go for it. Let's go ahead and start by loosening up these two screws here. That. K-Funs are nice, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just screw it right onto my base here. Keep it kind of centered for the most part. We're going to be using some 28 gauge Canthal. We're just going to pull off a pretty good chunk here. Just like that. Let's see. So I've noticed today We're almost up to 500 subscribers. My God. When I first started this, I never imagined in a million years I'd get 100. You know that? I'm so grateful to you guys for everything, man. I really am. Yeah, we'll get into good detail. We're definitely gonna talk about that after the build. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're gonna do. Let's do 8 reps of 28 gauge Canthal here. Keep it nice and tight. Micro coil. 1. And I'm gonna kind of cross over a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to kind of lift it up pretty good there. Pretty good. That's what I'm kind of looking for. That kind of, you know, this look right here. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Okay. Let me pop this back on. As you can see, it's pretty tight. By utilizing the wall of this multimeter end, I can really get a tight micro coil without even having to torch it really. Usually I would, but I'm not going to for today, because I want to show you a couple of methods on getting your micro coils to glow. Okay, from the inside out. There's a couple cool tricks, and I definitely want to show those to you. So here we go, man. We're gonna go ahead and put this on. Okay, so I'm gonna set this right on here. Okay, just like that. I got this one that's going to wrap around here, and this one that's going to wrap around here. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm not too worried about this laying down, because I'm going to do a lot of adjusting later. Okay, sounds good. And I'm going to screw down the other one real quick. That one's good. Pull this up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just do the up and down here to break this off. 20 gauge Canthal is fairly thin and breaks pretty easy with this technique here. There we go. So what we have here is our coil. And I want you to notice that it's kind of cockeyed in there. Notice how it's not like you got the 2 screws, it's not going straight through there, right up the middle of them. I got it cockeyed. I want that, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just lift up on this coil, okay? Get it nice and high up there off the deck there, and I want to make sure it's level, okay? And it's cockeyed, just like that, and directly over that hole. And we're looking pretty good here. So it's lifted up off the deck. If you don't get your coil up off the deck, you're going to get a short, okay? So don't be afraid to get that in the air. Let's go ahead and measure this. Okay, 1.21 there. Perfect, that's just where I like my K-Fun. 1.21. Now, we are going to go ahead and set the coil. Make sure it's glowing just how we want it. And then we'll put some cotton in there. This can be a good old cotton build. I realized today at work I need to go over my contacts and my captain. It's definitely time. Do a little filing. Brighten them up a little bit. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to go ahead like everything else. We're going to pulse and we're going to pinch. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised if these go pretty decent on the fire here, because it's pretty tight micro coil. There we go. And I'm going to pulse it and pinch it. Hold it. Let off. Pulse. Pinch. And we're just going to continue to do that until we got the result we want. Also, another great technique is to actually fire, strum it, strum that coil. Bingo. It's beautiful. Might even go ahead and lift that up just a little more. Yeah. Inside out, I think we're looking good. What do you guys think? Pretty good? Yeah, we'll take that. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock my switch here. We'll just build it right here on the old table. some 100%. People ask me all the time. So I had some comments asking me about the cotton I use. It is 100% pure, organic, unbleached cotton. And you know what? This might be a pretty decent piece for us right there. So I'm going to go ahead and, what I've been doing lately with my cotton is I'm taking off a piece, see how it's kind of fluffy, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fan this out. Check this out. I'm fanning out. I'm kind of looking for all the little, kind of thicker parts of the cotton. See how that looks? And I'm just kind of, where it's kind of thicker, I'm just kind of spreading it apart, and then I'm going to make a tip on the end here. Okay? Like that. And I'm going to thread this through my coil and get that popping. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to pull it until it's nice and snug, like that. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a little twist. It's nice and loose in there. But it's not tight, but it's not loose. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to fall out. Okay? That's how you want it. I've noticed it just wicks a lot better. That's kind of our build right there. It's nice and centered. Yep, it's centered but cockeyed in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend down each side of the cotton. Okay? This bottom plate here, this bottom base, right here, right in this area, I'm going to bend my cotton down, and I'm going to trim so it's almost dead even with just that length right there. Alright? So I'll do one and demonstrate here. Pull it down, kind of eyeball it, snip it. Okay? Because I want it to be sitting against that wall. Okay? Just like that. I don't want anything on these threads. Let's go to the other side. Repeat again. I'm just going to kind of push it down, kind of eyeball it, snip it. If you need to, kind of tug on it a little bit, but the main thing is you want to keep it perfect. Okay. Add some juice here. Fix my pin. And now I'm going to use this juice as a glue for the cotton. I'm going to go ahead and lift up the cotton a little bit. I'm going to put some juice right here on the sidewall. Big old chunk, and I'm going to lay this right down on top of it. And it'll stick your cotton right to the wall. Just like that. Okay? We'll go into a little more detail here in a second on how you want that cotton to be sitting against that wall. Okay? I mean, there's a plethora of videos out there on the K-Fun. Tons and tons of info out there on it. Now I'm just making sure I'm getting a pretty decent amount here. Okay? And that's what it should look like. Notice, let me pull up a pointer here. Notice how it's kind of coming around and then it goes in. It's like around and then goes in. And this channel is wide open right here. The channel comes up and there's space right here. Okay? That's what you want. See that same on this side? Comes down, goes in. So that channel can go up, and there's a platform for juice to sit and get soaked up by the cotton. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting a little juice on this cotton here. Because we're going to fire it, and we're going to make sure that we're good to go. Okay? Make sure it's nice and wet. Cotton, you don't want to skimp on the juice, because once you burn it, you got to redo it. Everything, and I kind of use like the needle of the juice to keep that cotton just how we were just talking. Keep it fluffy at the top, tight at the bottom of that wall. Okay, we look pretty good. One more for luck. Now let's fire it and make sure we're getting the result we want here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, a little more juice. And now we're going to place on our chimney piece. This is like the bottom of the chimney, you know, right here. And like I said, we're gonna get down into all these pieces when we do the K-Fun versus, or comparison to the Russian 91%. Okay, so I'm gonna put on this chimney, and what I'm gonna do is I'm looking down in through the top of the chimney, and I'm just gonna put it on there. I'm gonna take my time till it catches threads. Okay, now that it caught thread, I'm gonna go slow. I don't want that cotton to catch on the side of this wall. Okay, I want it to stay right where it is. If we did a good job by keeping, so you can see the sunlight kind of right there from that channel, that's a good thing. That's definitely what you want. But I want to make sure that cotton stays right where it is. So I'm gonna go slow here. There's some play in this, see? And if it catches that cotton, it's gonna drag it with it and into the threads. We definitely don't want that. Nice and slow here. Done. And make sure it's nice and tight. The cotton should look the exact same as when you put this on. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put on the chimney now. And what I always do this, is I take a vape from it right here to make sure that there's no shorts, okay? Beautiful. Tastes great. Work great. Let's go ahead and let's do one more measure. Make sure everything's okay still after we put in our cotton. Yep, 1.23. And now we can go ahead and proceed to put this thing together. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the fill hole screw. Okay, this was in there tight, goodness. This is where you fill it from this bigger screw right here. You have two screws on the bottom. One's for airflow and one's for filling, right? I'm going to remove that right now. Make sure that your chimney's tight. Make sure that this is nice and snug on top. Now filling this, I'm going to go ahead and put on this sleeve and then talk to you real quick here. Filling this is, well, everybody's different. Some people will take this piece, screw it all the way off, fill it this way, put the threads on, twist it, and then finish putting it on. Keeps it from flooding, you know. I just kind of remove this screw and I put this right on. Just like that, nice and easy. Make sure everything's nice and snug. That's what you should kind of end up with here. Okay. So I'm going to fill it this way. Alright. Pull out this little needle tip a little bit more, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this. Fill it just nice and normally, and I'm going to leave some air at the top here, guys. I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top, about right there. Okay. Now that this is done, I'll show you the air. That I still got some space in there. Don't pack it full of juice. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in my screw here. And what's nice about the K-Fun Light Plus is it has this little O-ring on there. It's a great deal, man. I'm going to pop this in. I'm going to go ahead and get my Phillips head in there. I'm going to tip it right side up. Watch the air bubbles go to the top. Wait for it. Everything's up to the top. And I'm going to go ahead and start screwing it in slowly. And then I'm going to tilt it just to the side. Make sure everything's nice and tight. As it is, it's beautifully tight. And that's it, guys. And that's how I build my K-Fun. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Nice. Make sure you got a good micro coil in there. 28 gauge, 8 wraps. Let's pop this on the old Captain Barbell. Snug it up. And we'll bring it back up top. There it is, man. What's up, babe? not a single gurgle in sight, man, and it won't happen. And I don't know if it's from tilting it up, the bubbles are into the top, and then when I start screwing it down, I tilt it to the side, and then finish putting it. I don't know if that's why, but ever since I've been doing that, I haven't had one flooded tank ever, and not a dry hit. Great flavor. Great flavor, man. So yeah, man, hopefully that helps. I definitely been wanting to do that for a while, and like I said, we'll do a full breakdown of every piece of each, the Russian and the K-Fun Light, because it's on. People are always on the fence. K-Fun Light, especially K-Fun Light Plus, because it's, you know, cheaper than the 3.1 version. You know what I mean? The K-Fun Light Plus is super unique with the way you fill it, all that good stuff. But we'll get into everything when we do the video. Seems like the general things I get told most of the time in comment sections is do more build videos, you know? I'm gonna try and do that for you guys, man. I love doing them. I definitely love doing them. I love to build. I've been building for quite a while now. Which kind of good segue. It kind of brings me into the next subject. I know this video is running long, but I definitely want to touch on this. Now, I got a comment asking me if, I think it was the Nimbus video where I built it was like 0.25, I think, or something, ohms. And he asked me if it'd be okay with an 18350 battery. The answer is absolutely no. No, do not. I repeat, do not use an 18350 with any of my builds. If you're gonna do any of my builds on this channel, please use 30 amps or greater. Sony Orbtronics makes a great 30 amp. MNKE, you know, just use 30 amps or greater. These cells are out there now, which allows you just feel a little bit more safe when you do these builds. And I don't play games, and neither should you, man. I'm gonna definitely get better at saying that. I tend to just kind of build something and be like, there you go, you know, 30 amps or greater on all my builds. Okay, it's just what you should do. It's the right thing to do. So wait. Yeah, 30 amp or greater. Also, we're almost to 500. Holy shit. I want to thank you, all of my subscribers, all of you guys that have allowed my channel to hit your feeds there. I just want to say something, man. I just want to say thank you for that. I never thought in a million years. I never thought in a million years. It means so much to me. My first video was Grumpy's Hooch video. And I just kind of kept doing these things. Just because I love doing, you know. I love helping people. I just love to do these videos for you guys, and to know that there's people out there that want to watch them is, it's mind-blowing to me. It's, you know, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We got more giveaways coming up. Stay tuned. Secondhand Vapor with 2 in a row. On this channel, you can win as many times as you want. You don't win once and then you're disqualified, guys. You win. If you win, you win, dude. Best way to win, because like the last one was just spur of the moment, the quick, everybody goes to the park thing. Johnny Aids, it's not Eddie's got to fart. Dude, what's up, man? What's up, dude? No, everybody goes to the park is what it was. At first he said, SHB said, everybody go to the park. And I think Teen Fernsdorf said, everybody go support, I think. Everyone go support. They're all very close. But anyway, Secondhand Vapor took the cake on that one. It's in the mail, man. It's on its way. So you guys know. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep on my videos because I might do spur of the moment. Sometimes I'll stretch one. But I got tons of stuff to give away, guys. I got a top cap, naval brass top cap for the Taurus that I'm gonna be giving away. Beautiful. It does fit the Patriot, by the way. So if you got a Patriot and it sounds like something you'd want, there you go. Naval brass top cap, and it's already drilled to 1/8. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Long video. This might be one of my longer ones. Totally. Once again, I want to say thank you very much. Do not attempt any build I do without 30 amp or greater. This one was 1.2 ohms. You know, I recommend 30 amp batteries. I have a 30 amp in here now. It works just fine. Do not attempt any of my builds without 30 amps or greater. And I'm gonna kind of bang that home in every video, every time I do a build or anything like that. All right. It's my obligation as a reviewer to do so. But yeah, thanks for watching. Should we end this with the cloud or the K-Fun? You know what? We're coming up to 500. We're gonna end it in a cloud, man. We're gonna end it in a cloud. Let's pop this back on. We're gonna end it in a cloud, guys. Oh yeah. Any questions whatsoever about the K-Fun, about the build, about anything in the world, man, that I could possibly help you with, please don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for, man. Hit me up down below. Thanks for watching, and thank you guys so much for everything. I can never thank you enough, man. I swear. Kind of emotional talking about it, man. You know, I feel like a big family here, man. Let's end this sucker, alright? 32 minutes, 26 seconds. Thanks for watching. Any questions at all? Down below. Let's end this classic. See you guys.